Today we are here to overcome the fear of the blank page. First, I must apologize for not posting every day as intended. I have come down with a bit of the flu. Myself and my children have been super sick. But here we are today. I'm pushing through. And we're just going to go in with a bit of a random landscape. For a long time, I didn't know what I was painting. I had lost the spark and I didn't know where to get it back. What painting these really simple paintings showed me is that anyone can do it. It's just putting paint down onto a paper in a haphazard manner. It's freedom and it's expression. Capturing essence of something is randomness, and it's just for the sake of it. And it's a really great simplification. So if you are a beginner artist and you don't know how to draw and you don't know anything about coloring, then I would suggest that you try and take up this type of painting. It gives you freedom. And at the end of a long, hard day, it's that freedom that brings you back to basics. And I found a really good grounding in doing these paintings. Experimentation painting has ended up with my work being abstract and representational. And as an artist, your work doesn't have to be either. It can be anything you want it to be. And it's just an example of how you explore a medium and how it can lead to unexpected results. This painting here started with a wet-on-wet technique. And I started out simply by spraying the paper down and then going in with a bunch of color. It's a dark and gloomy landscape. And as I'm getting back into a practice after a day being off, I feel like I've been off for a whole week. And that to me is interesting because there were times where I'd only paint once or twice a week. And now painting every day and then not painting for a day because I didn't feel well. And then getting back to it, I missed it. And this is where I need to be. Creating these videos and these paintings has brought a spark back to me. It has shown me where I feel like I truly need to be. And I hope that it brings you inspiration to find your voice and your freedom by watching these videos. Or even if it just brings you a sense of calm by seeing the paintings come to life. And that is my hope for this. But then there's more. I wanted to do another simple spray of color. So I wanted to wet the canvas a lot. And I wanted to see what happens if you go in with a very juicy mix and you put the color in. So what does it do when you have this super wet canvas and you just go in with a very saturated color? And these kinds of landscapes I actually really like. It gives all these different effects and it just gives some drama. And I really like that about this kind of painting. And that's another thing that I've learned about all these days of painting, is it's given me a chance to see what I like doing in paintings. I've always gone from all kinds of paintings, from this painting to that style, this style, and I've gone around and I feel truly gifted that I can paint in any style. But it's also made confusion with my customers because when you ask them, oh, what kind of style do you want it in? You sort of get a blank look and they have no idea what to say. So when an artist has a very defined style about them, you know what you're going to get as a customer. And that's important, I think, as a seasoned artist. You need to be able to, in a very good way, convey to your customer what they're going to get and what their painting is going to look like. Because people put their hard-earned money into you as an artist and they want to know that they're going to get a good result. So not only are you selling paintings, you're selling a service of painting to someone as well, because they're going to hang that painting in their home and look at it for a very long time. So you want to know that they're going to love it and it's going to be great. And then I thought, let me just do one more. Let me see one more. And I know at this point I'm pushing myself, but I just wanted to try it. I had this image in my head of this very rainbow-like, colorful landscape with a golden sun in the middle. But as I started to paint it, it didn't quite work out the way I was imagining it. My colors are faded. It's okay. I mean, it looks nice. And it went from being a dream in my mind to almost some sort of a nightmare. So after painting at this one for a little bit, I decided to leave it. There are parts of it that I do like and parts of it that I don't. And I painted these 3 paintings today, and I picked up the brush. They're not perfect, and they'll probably go into a drawer with the rest of them. But we picked up the brush today, and I hope you do too.